Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Functional Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, live better. I'm your host, Chris Porter, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. And let me first thank you for taking time from your busy day to listen to what I have to say. And also, before I get started, let me thank our sponsor, Y.E.S Fitness. Most people lose the ability to enjoy life as they age. At Y.E.S Fitness, we help people age 40 plus get fit so they can live longer and enjoy those extra years doing the things they love to do. Some quick housekeeping here. If you'd like to get a timestamp or a transcript of today's broadcast, head on over to yesfitnessct.com. Across the top, you'll see some drop downs. There's podcasts, and it'll give you access to any one of our now 256 episodes. You can also get this broadcast wherever podcasts can be found. And last week I announced this, and I'd like to also, again, thank you again for those who may not have heard it. I want to thank your continued support and loyalty listening to the Y.E.S Functional Longevity Podcast, because it has been named one of the top 100 longevity podcasts. It's actually inside the top 50, and it's one of the top 60 functional fitness podcasts. This is by millionpodcast.com. So again, thank you all for your continued support and loyal listening. I don't take it lightly, so I hope that every episode gives you some type of information tidbit that you can utilize to live a longer, healthier life. It is an honor to be recognized and won't be possible without this amazing community. Now, if you listened before, you know that I have some passion finding trusted suppliers of supplements, something science-backed, ways to support your healthy aging, and that's why I'm proud to be a partner with Particular. It's a US-based supplement company that delivers real results. They offer high-quality products like N&M, resveratrol, berberine, and more. I've been using these supplements personally for a while now, and I felt a noticeable boost in my energy, focus, and vitality. So if you're ready to support your body in a deeper level, visit Particular.com. That's Particular.com, and use code Y.E.S15 at the checkout for 15% off your first order. Let's keep aging well together. This brain-heart link could save your life, and it starts with a walk. Today, we're unpacking new research that gives us even more reason to move our bodies. Not just for our heart, not just for our waistline, but for our brains. Huge concern as we get older. We want to make sure that noggin is still working, because it's no fun to live if the brain's not working the way we'd like it to. And this connection may be especially life-changing for those dealing with stress, anxiety, or depression. Now, I've been saying this for over 30 years. Movement is medicine. But now science is showing how deep that medicine really goes. A new study just published in the Journal of American College of Cardiology, led by researchers at Massachusetts General Hospital, gives us one of the clearest pictures yet to show how exercise doesn't just help our heart directly, but it helps our brain manage stress. And that is what helps protect our heart. Let's break it down. What did the researchers find? Well, the researchers analyzed data from more than 50,000 people enrolled in the Mass General Brigham Biobank. These folks filled out physical activity surveys, and a small group, about 774 people, also underwent brain imaging to measure something called stress-related brain activity. Over a 10-year follow-up, about 13% of the participants developed cardiovascular disease. That would be heart attacks, strokes, and like. But here's the kicker. Those who met the physical activity recommendations had a 23% lower risk of developing cardiovascular disease. That's a 23% lower risk. That's a huge number. It's not the most important part of this study. What's really interesting part is this. Researchers discovered that exercise lowers stress-related activity in the brain. And It's that drop in stress signaling that seems to drive the reduction in heart disease risk. Let me say that again. The benefit to your heart comes not just from better blood flow or cholesterol levels, it comes from calming the brain's stress centers. So, what's actually happening here? The study zeroes in on a region of the brain called the prefrontal cortex. That's the area responsible for decision making, self control, and regulating emotions. Think of it like your brain's CEO. When you exercise, your prefrontal cortex becomes more active, and that helps in turn to turn down the volume on the areas of the brain that are involved in stress and fear, especially the amygdala and related circuits. So exercise boosts the CEO of your brain, and that helps it calm down the internal panic button. Over time, the stress reduction mechanism takes pressure off your cardiovascular system. Less stress means lower blood pressure, reduced inflammation, better sleep, and fewer spikes in cortisol and adrenaline. Hormones that, when chronically elevated, wear down your heart and arteries. So in short, a stronger brain leads to a healthier heart. And why does this matter so much? Well, here it is, especially for us in midlife and beyond. As we age, stress doesn't go away. In fact, for many of us, it ramps up. Work stress, family responsibility, caring for aging parents, financial concerns, maybe health issues of your own. That constant load can chip away at our resilience. And when stress turns into chronic stress or even depression, it's not just in your heart, in your head, it's in your body. Your cardiovascular system takes a hit. But this study gives us some good news. In fact, some great news. Physical activity was roughly twice as effective in lowering cardiovascular disease risk among those with depression. Let's let that sink in for a minute. If you're someone who struggles with depression, stress, anxiety, exercise isn't just helpful, it's potentially life-saving. This isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights or killing yourself. It's about getting out there and moving consistently. So, what should you do? Now, if you've been listening to the podcast for a while, you know we talk about a lot of practical steps, things that can start doing today to improve your health span, not just your lifespan. We talk about different things like interval training. We talk about skipping instead of just walking. We talk about walking a little bit faster and a bit slow. But let's talk about what all this means to you. Move your body daily, even just a little. Get started. You don't have to be an athlete. But you do need to move on purpose every day if you can. Walking counts, gardening counts, cleaning the house energetically counts. The standard recommendation is 150 minutes per week of moderate intensity physical activity. That breaks down to just over 20 minutes a day. That is totally doable. You can't go for a walk for 20 minutes out of your day to improve your health. Here at Y.E.S Fitness, we always start where you're at. Can't go outside today because the Northeast is a snowstorm. March in place during TV commercials. Take the stairs one at a time. Go up and down the stairs multiple times. Go up and down the stairs for 5 minutes, 4 times out of the day. All this counts. Little things add up, especially when you're consistent. I remember my nephew. This is cardiovascular. My nephew, long time ago when we were kids, we talked about push-ups, and I said, I just become a coach, and I said to him, hey, listen, you want to get better at push-ups? Every time a commercial comes on, get down on the ground and start doing start doing push-ups. And years later, I saw him, and he told me, I don't know, he could do like 100 push-ups, something crazy like that, all because he just started at every commercial doing a few push-ups. And don't wait to feel motivated. Do it to feel better. This is huge, especially for anyone dealing with depression or high stress. The truth is, you might not feel like it at first, But here's the reframe. Don't wait to feel better to move. Move to feel better. Your brain will respond. Exercise improves blood flow to the brain, increases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, and strengthens the pathways that regulate emotion. That means you're not just building muscle, you're building emotional resistance. Number 3, let's rewire your stress response. Think of physical activity as a training ground, not just for your muscles and joints, but for your nervous system. When you move your body in a focused way, especially when you just push past your comfort zone, your brain learns that stress is temporary, that you can handle it, that you can control it. You are in control. Over time, this retrains your brain's response to everyday stressors. You don't overreact as much. You're recovering more quickly, and that's a game changer for your heart and your whole body. And get some support. If you're struggling to stay consistent, don't go at it alone. Find a walking buddy, join a small group training program, ask for guidance. At Y.E.S Fitness, we've created a community of people who aren't chasing six-pack abs. They're chasing independence, energy, and joy. And we support each other to keep showing up. The buddy system. On a little personal note, let me take a moment to get real with you. We see a lot of people walk into doors feeling defeated, tired, overwhelmed, maybe even depressed. They've tried all the diets, all the 30-day challenges, nothing sticks. But then we get them moving. Not with some extreme boot camp crap, but just smart, progressive, functional movement. Things that can help them lift their grandchildren, carry groceries, get up off the floor. We had a woman get up off the floor the other day. Hasn't gone up the floor. I can't even tell you how long it's been. Decades. Or just sleep at night better. And what we see again and again is that their entire outlook shifts. They walk taller, they breathe deeper, their eyes get brighter. That's not just fitness, that's healing. And now the research is backing up what we've known for years. So here's the big takeaway. If you're feeling stressed, stuck, or weighted down by the demands of life, moving your body might be the most powerful thing you can do for your brain and your heart. And if you're really active, if you're already active, keep going, because every walk, every squat, every bike ride is helping you calm your nervous system and build a strong future. If you haven't been active in a while, or if you're not sure where to start, we've got your back. At Y.E.S Fitness, we specialize in helping people over 40 move better, feel better, live longer. Functional longevity isn't just a catchphrase, it's our mission. We don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up. Your brain and your heart will thank you. Thanks for listening to the Y.E.S Functional Longevity Podcast. If you found today's episode helpful, do me a favor, share it with a friend who needs to hear it. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. Until next time, stay strong, stay moving, keep chasing the life you deserve. I'm Chris Borda, and I'll see you in a week with more information on how to get fit, feel younger, live better. Thanks for watching.